Hey, what is up, everybody? This is the Great Puckettini coming at you from on behalf of FantasyFootballRankingZone.com. That is my new website that I have just started to share my fantasy football rankings with you. I've been in this game, fantasy football game, for over 5 years now, and I started with a little $10 initial payment into FanDuel, and I'm still playing off my winnings of that. So I've been at this a long time. I've learned a lot, and I'd like to give back and share some of that because if you get on some of these websites, you just take their rankings. I can almost guarantee you, if you just take their rankings, you're not going to win. You're not going to win any money. Now, I'm not guaranteeing you'll win money with mine either. You may have to tweak a little bit too, but I feel I have a special sauce, for instance, and that can help you win. So these are my FanDuel rankings for week one. What I've done here is I've just gone over each position and give you my top five and then my top value pick for each one. Okay, now for my QBs, my top five are Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Matthew Stafford, and Ben Roethlisberger. Now, Tom Brady, I believe, is the top value pick this week of quarterbacks. My running back rankings, top five here, as you can see, is Alvin Kamara, David Johnson, Todd Gurley, Melvin Gordon, and Dalvin Cook in that order. My top value pick for the running backs, as you can see there, is Alvin Kamara. My wide receiver projections this week, top five are Michael Thomas, DeAndre Hopkins, Chris Hogan, Antonio Brown, and Keenan Allen. And you can see there that Michael Thomas is my top value pick of my wide receivers. My tight end projections this week, my top five are Rob Gronkowski, Delaney Walker, Greg Olsen, Zach Ertz, and Jimmy Graham. And as you can see, there my top value pick is Rob Gronkowski. I'm really looking for him to have a huge game this week. He's my top value pick for tight ends. My defensive projections, my top five are the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Baltimore Ravens, the Minnesota Vikings, the Washington Redskins, and the Seattle Seahawks. Those are my top five. Now, here's what we need to do. Okay, I just gave you just a little snippet of what you'll get when you go to my website. If you go to my website there, FantasyFootballRankingZone.com, what you can get there is you can download a CSV file that you can upload into RotoGrinders or RotoQL, whatever website you go to. If you look number two there, I always go to RotoGrinders. And what you do is you'll upload my rankings into their player pool. And they'll tell you how to do it. Each one is a little bit different. They want their columns a certain way. I'll make some videos into exactly how to do that. But right now, some of you know how to do it already, I'm sure. But you just upload these rankings into the player pool. If it gives you any kind of error or something, some of them want a different heading. You can change that pretty easily. If you can't, just shoot me an email. I'll get back to you as quick as I can, or leave me a message here. And then, you take those rankings and it'll in the player pool, and then you can tell it to make your lineups. And from there, you can make any changes you want. I'm not saying that if you just take that top lineup, you'll win money. You may want to change it some yourself, but my rankings, I think, are a lot better than these you find. I've been doing this for 5 years, and if you just take what they say, it's not going to happen. You're not going to win any money. Also, don't bet all your money. A good rule is 20% of whatever you can afford. Like if I put in $10, I'm only going to bet $2 this week, and then hopefully I'll win. I'll make $4 off that. Next week I'll play 20% of that. My math's not very good on that. But anyway, I play usually about 20% of my money. So don't bet it all. And then if you have a bad week, somebody gets hurt, something happens, you lose all your money. So remember, you only use about 20% of your money. In the upcoming weeks, I also plan to get DraftKings and Yahoo. I play a lot on Yahoo as well. I did not have time to get them on this week. My daughter hurt her toe, and we had to take her to the emergency room. And so that took a lot of time away from when I could do some of my rankings. But anyway, the games are about to begin. I'm super excited. I'm sorry this is late. If you find this video later in the week, check it out and see how my rankings did. Just look, see the top five. But that's just a little snippet of what I have. I have rankings what I think each player, like Tom Brady, I think he'll score around 30 points this week. Whether I'm right or wrong, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm super excited, and I know you are too. And my daughter's sitting here beside me. She's excited as well. Where you at, Violet?
Right here.
Come here. Stand up here. She's going to tell everybody something. Right here. Where you at? Come right here next to me. What are you going to say? Remember, tell everybody.
Luck.
Yeah, good luck. And good luck this week on your fantasy games. And hope you win some money. And me too. Goodbye. See y'all later. Peace.
Peace out.